Before we get to your scheduled video, please remember that likes and comments tell YouTube to promote our work to other people, and subscribing to the channel tells you when something new drops. You can also head to the link tree in the description to peruse my books, join us on Discord, or support us on Patreon. You can get episodes of Journey of Wrestling and Violent Profiles early, as well as a load of other treats. Even just $1 a month earns you a name drop for being cool. Thanks for listening, and enjoy the show. Wrestling!
Surprise!
Oh man, you had no way of knowing this by clicking on the Ring of Honor thumbnail, but
No.
The boy is here. The boy is back in town.
Are we doing a bit with the song, or are we just pretending I've been on a business trip? I don't understand.
Neither.
Well, now I'm completely lost. Let's move on to who's cool.
That would be Harmony, a guy from Ohio, Rob, Distrucity, KTL, and Passion, Killer, 7-Eleven. It is an ever-growing list. You could join them for just $1 a month. You'd also get episodes of this show 1 week early. You would have known a week ago that the boy was back.
Ooh.
That's... How cool is that? Yeah. As cool as you with your $1. It's been an eternity since we recorded this this Fed Ring of Honor.
1 million apologies. That's my fault.
For a little while you were busy. You had other commitments. It is what it is. After that, however, we both just forgot for like 3 weeks.
I wasn't going to tell them that.
But anyway, we refreshed our memories on the last event, but I don't know how much it really stuck. The important thing is we need to have Brody Lee cut a solo promo segment. Samoa Joe can't lose clean, but that's easy because he is injured forever. He broke a rib. He was drinking too much milkshake, I have to assume. So let's check the indies.
Thin on the ground, ain't it?
Well, no, this is just the people we've scouted. All right, let me pull up our book here. Because there's a couple of people in the indies. Oh, Nick Aldis,
Zack
Keith
Sabre
Lee,
Jr.
Jack Zaber.
Jack
is there.
Sabre Gunner?
No. And Shinsuke. Shinsuke's told us no a couple of times.
Yeah,
though,
I feel like Shinsuke is a very much he's not that into you situation.
Yeah. All right. Let's try to. Wow, brown-haired Zack Sabre Jr. That's been a long time ago. Let's get our better scout on that one.
Yeah. If we recruit him, we're gonna dye his hair.
Yeah, I think just embrace the inevitable. And let's look into Nick Aldis. Oh, he's not available.
He is.
No, I understand. Duh. A jabroni, 19 at the time. Wow. Well, let's see what we get out of him.
I'm feeling a 1-1 on this one, my guy.
Yeah, we might be. We might be in a Tyler Black situation. Okay. So that's done. Within our own roster, we have anyone unhappy? No. Sort by...
Happiness.
Yeah.
Maybe go just check the other roster page. It's easier to just quickly scroll through.
Yeah, to the book.
See who's in the worst mood.
Singles.
That segment.
Doesn't matter. It'll show the guys just the same. Morale.
Yeah, and scroll to the bottom. Who's the maddest?
Prince Nana. Only at 63. I don't think that's low enough to massage as he goes.
Ooh, Xavier, he's all...
That's right.
We fucked him over a little, so...
So let's give him some cupcakes and that other thing that I can't remember off the top of my head.
A blow dryer?
Yeah, for his hair.
Yeah.
And then Eric Austin, you can do that.
Good job, Eric.
We're not doing the best on money, but we have been worse.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Let's look at our feuds. We've still got Nigel McGuinness versus Jimmy Jacobs running.
Hot as hell, too.
Yeah.
This will be its last month.
Abyss versus Kazuchika Okada. They're fighting over the Peer Championship, which Okada has and retained last show. Abyss wants to taint it. CM Punk and Jack Evans are finally going head-to-head. This is personal. Yet another gap, yet another CM Punk did a thing.
He just keeps doing this.
Real world, man. I tell you what. Daphne versus Colt Cabana still going. Fall from grace. And keep our straps warm for us, I think is what this is. Sex Panthers versus Radio Silence.
All good stuff. The only one that's not on a good track seems like is the Sex Panthers versus Radio Silence one.
Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of this. We've got 10 segments to work with. That's awesome.
Let's give Brody Lee his singles promo.
Brody. Get yourself over, brother. Let's throw a producer focus on it. This is segment, yeah. He's a what? Heel? Yeah. Heel. Heat. Book it. Okay. So that is done.
That takes care of both our personal things for the month?
Yeah, pretty much. Unless we somehow book an injured Samoa Joe. This should be match light, I think. That's going to add so much more to the staleness. They might be able to squeeze more out of that.
I feel like we've got maybe 2 matches during the build-up that involve this.
You know what else we should check out is everyone's fatigue. Not bad, not bad.
I think
Colt Cabana's a little high.
Colt could use a week off, okay.
Colt and Danielson's not that bad.
Danielson could, if we can get him not in a match this week, that'd be keen.
Yeah. Okada is pretty high. Jack Evans is pretty high.
Well, we've got feuds going on for all our titles, right?
Yes.
Why don't we have this week, just as like a starter, fresh new month, do mostly people who aren't high fatigue, maybe aren't involved in feuds, and just see what comes off hot. Maybe put one of the lower feuds on there, maybe, just the stuff that needs more build, but keep the hotter ones off just because, 145 is plenty. We can do a segment for them. But for, matches, let's do people who aren't currently busy. Sound good?
Okay. Punk. Oh, you know what, actually. Jacobs, McGinnis. Let's do...
They're doing the big oneer for all the segments?
Well, we're going to have to do more than one, but...
No, just put a big promo battle. You can put everybody in, right?
No, only 4 people.
Damn.
Okada and Abyss.
How many people can fight?
4.
Damn.
Yeah, that becomes exploiting the in-game logic and not,
Well, we've established that one of Ring of Honor's things is big, long, single-take shots going down the hallway and various people having confrontations.
Sure, but if we just put the entire roster in a fight to get them over, I don't think that's kosher. That's not good. So fight though. We can do a fight segment.
Yeah, for the other feuds.
That would be Jack Evans, CM Punk, Colt Cabana, and Daphne. So there we go. All right, so that leaves our only remaining feud is Keep Our Straps, and that's it. I can't remember what happened last month with the tag title. I have to check again. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Sex Panthers won. They beat Radio Silence.
And
to retain.
Yeah, how long have Sex Panthers had the titles?
1 month.
1 month. So, okay. I think maybe the idea was that they won and Radio Silence is like, oh yeah, sure.
I believe that, sure.
I say let's go ahead and get them a win.
Just a non-title win?
Yeah, keep them in the conversation.
I think that's smart.
I don't know that needs to be the main event. It might be, though. Move title.
All right. So now, let's look over our roster and see who's not currently in a feud. Who could just have some good wrestling matches.
Rebecca Knox. Her work rate's pretty good, and she's over right now. Kevin Steen, I think, just ended his feud.
He's stuck in a feud which is on hold until Joe is back.
Oh, was he in the Joe feud?
Yeah, he was the other half of the Joe feud. Joe is currently in kayfabe ducking him.
Kota Ibushi, he's not in the feud.
Oh yeah, let's book Kota Ibushi versus somebody.
Okay.
Not Brody Lee. They have
that's
bad ring chemistry.
He's a face, so I think Steen's a face. Yeah, Knox is a face.
Why don't we just have a face triple threat?
Yeah, okay. Oh. Every time I'm away from this thing for too long, which
You forget.
Well, it untags it is what happens. Because if we like play several days in a row or something, it won't do that. But I guess when the server refreshes or something along those lines. Kota Ibushi, Kevin Steen, Rebecca Knox. I want to say, didn't Ibushi beat Steen at the pay-per-view?
Check. Nothing's stopping us from checking.
My memory is just not sticking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So who wins this match?
If we have Rebecca Knox, hey, let's see, where is she on the overness?
She's like main event.
But she's solidly main event. She's not like the bottom of the main event. So
she's lower, but
this isn't likely to drop her down, is what I'm asking.
I mean, if it did, one match would bring her right back up.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm happy to simulate this, have Steen get his win back since he can't fight Joe. Rebecca Knox winning, since she's the main eventer, would only be useful if you were trying to build her up for, like, a world title shot.
I don't think we are.
So I feel like either Steen works better than Ibushi. But Ibushi would probably get the most out of it because he's the lowest on the card.
Okay. We had a confrontation between the Briscoes and Sweet and Sour and Stevie. That could be a feud?
No reason why it shouldn't be.
I'm just gonna say... Oh, wow, better cook. That's good. I was gonna say one of these random feud guys, but Prove Yourself is basically the vibe. So, all right, and that'll leave us with 4 segments. This will probably go on last, actually.
We got a good balance, so who could use a day in the life segment?
We're trying to get Marcos over. I
Yes.
forgot about that. So,
We've been doing that because he's actually not very charismatic with promo segments.
yeah. And Day in the Life does that really well. So,
Well, no, producer segments. Like video packages. Because Marcos and Dunn aren't actually super charismatic. We've been getting them over with Ring Crew Express video packages. Like the video package segment.
Isn't that what this is?
No. Like type video.
Right, but I thought it was a producer. Like it was the same. And that's just that. I have no idea. I mean, fair enough. Let me just go to the production section. I suppose it would show up there. Yeah,
Oh, it is. Oh, I didn't know that's what that was. Neat.
Okay, so that'll do that. Okay, we can do another match. People who aren't booked. Xavier.
We could get him a win. He'll like that.
Yeah. I don't think Samoa Joe's up to anything. Man, the only guy he could go up against is Brody Lee and... Or wait, no, Matt Striker's not in the thing anymore. Do they want to see that again yet? No, they sure don't.
Well, they might have to.
Yeah, I was hoping it doesn't stink up the show too bad. Okay, you know what? We could throw in a event hype package.
Always good to get that out of the way. Nice and
Yeah.
early.
Before we forget. And, I mean, I guess we've got 2 other tag teams, right?
Yeah. Just have them fight.
Yeah, Ring Crew Express and the Carnage Crew. It's faces and faces, but... Or wait, are the Temerarios? Oh, it's Homicide. Jack Evans. Jack Evans is doing his own thing. Oh, well, maybe we could replace Homicide
Yeah.
from that one match. So,
Yeah, all right,
yeah,
let's do
let's
Homicide.
book that. Plus, he's way further up the card.
So Xavier versus Homicide.
Yes.
Yeah.
The next time we have to name, and they still don't want to see it, but
At least we haven't seen it recently.
I guess, yeah. Okay. We need to, in the future, perhaps name our guys a little less confusingly.
Well, we're trying to give them good, fun tag team names, not this is
Yeah,
who these people
right.
are names. And we didn't name the Ring Crew Express. Or the Carnage Crew.
Yeah, correct. Okay. That looks pretty good to me. Does it look good to you?
Sounds great. Let's roll it.
Okay.
Lost 3,000 fans. 2-star show. Oh, all right. Event package did its job.
Yeah. Producer's getting good.
Get
Getting
Xavier a win.
during his massage season.
Look how great these guys are. They go out for ice cream.
They're starting to get over.
Oh yeah, they're at the beach. They're doing a beach.
Nice. And then they get a win over the Carnage Crew, right?
I mean, yeah, we're trying to get them over. There's no reason to do anything else.
It was okay.
That's
A
fine.
little less than okay. Brody, save us. Oh,
Pretty
thanks,
good.
Producer Focus.
Pretty good, Brody.
Thanks, buddy. All right, Briscoes and Sweet and Sour and Stevie. I think the move here... Ooh. You know, I was going to say have the Briscoes win, but they've got better morale.
I think the move is to establish the new tag team.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good to me.
Did not sound good to the game.
No, we got 3...
okay. Started at 21. Not great, but not bad.
Yeah. We're going to have a big fight here.
Oh, they loved it.
His briefcase is not faded out with the rest of him. That's fascinating.
This is personal. Just went up 26.
Good. Good.
That's holy shit. They loved this.
All right. This is a non-title. Radio Silencer proving that they kick ass.
Yep. Did nothing for the feud.
Yeah.
And then,
Promo battle's really good.
yep, good.
Abyss dragged it down, but what do you want?
But both things went up by double digits.
Yeah, I think Steen needs a win here.
Okay.
He's 0-2. His morale's a little lower than everybody else's.
Then let's do it.
Okay.
I got nothing against it.
We got 3.5 stars. Okay.
All right, let's look.
Abyss is starting to get over. Jack Evans is starting to get over. The feud is hot now. Oh, wow. Abyss's monster gimmick is getting really good. Cool. Well, that all went really
Yeah, it's
well.
mark out good now. Holy crap.
Oh, there's the continue button. My bad.
Good show.
Yeah, 4
Solid
stars.
4-star show. Nice.
There was a piece of advice I was given on the WCW run that I'm doing solo.
Where, as I understand it, candy is falling from the sky and everything's going well.
It's going pretty well, yeah. I guess we've had some viewers who have had a tough time with it, and so I'm very lucky, actually, or incredibly good. We gained 2,000 fans. That's awesome.
Nice, yeah. We're still the little brother, but you
We
know
are
what?
still at the bottom of the ranks, yeah. But I'll take it. I'm not mad at that at all. Anyway,
Ooh, we got alerts.
what was suggested to me, request completed.
And level 3 production facility.
Yeah.
Let's see what it can do. But your advice.
People who don't have gimmicks, give them gimmicks. It'll help.
Okay, let's do that.
It takes some time, so maybe let's do it in between episodes. Let's see.
That's
Production.
free content you're leaving on the floor, brother.
Jeez, that's half our money.
You know what? What does it do?
Unlocks the focused packages facility to create custom production packages. more matches and segments on your shows, and 3 producers up to level 3 to work for us.
So we could have more producers. We get +4 matches and segments on the show. I'm going to be honest, man. I don't know what we would do with 4 more. 14 is too many. We have 10 now.
When we have the money, I think we should do it. Ironically, I just noticed Briscoes need a big win before continuing the feud.
Oh well. Let's get him a win.
Yeah, we'll do a win this time.
But yeah, once we have the money, I feel like once we're over like 1,200, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I don't feel like we need that right now. Because what would we make as a custom segment? Stronging things?
I mean, yeah, I'm not too worried about the custom segment part. Let's get Sweet and Sour and Stevie a solo feud promo. Cool, perfect. That's what we want.
Let's get the Briscoe brothers their win right now before we book anything else.
Yeah, that's the 2 things I wanted to do. Briscoes over...
What tag team has the best win record?
Sweet, Sour, and Stevie.
I mean, trading wins back and forth is not the worst thing to do.
No, it's not. Yeah, that's not bad, actually.
Why do you take off yet? Just do both.
Why would we use 2 segments on the same feud?
Delete the segment. Delete the segment if we need to. But otherwise, no reason to not use it if we have the space. Or we'll remember it.
Yeah, if we need to fill something, that's a fine thing to fill space. But we're not cludging everything up this week. Let's see how some of our more high fatigue guys are doing. 14, 26. He lost a lot. That's cool. Rebecca Knox is kind of up there. But they're in a feud together. So, right? No, that's Daphne. She's not in a feud. She doesn't need to be booked. I think everybody else should be okay. Okada's at 22. Steen's at 27. It's not bad. But maybe we can do a promo with them this week. Otherwise, I think we're all right. So, no, it's Abyss and Okada.
Yeah.
I don't know where anything is.
Your brain is all fucked. It's been a minute since we've been doing this.
Okay. Well, where's your head at?
So we kind of gave everybody like the big feuds match time off this last week. Let's get it back in there. So why don't we do take our lowest this is the thing I often pitch. If you've been watching this series long enough, you'll notice I have a few different kind of boilerplate designs I go with. Let's take our most over feud and our least over feud and put them together to try and get the least over feud some extra boost.
So the only thing I'm going to argue with about that is that we're at 5 1/4 out of 7 staleness on this.
Okay, then maybe this is personal.
Yeah, that's fine. Our second most and our lowest.
Yeah.
So
6-man tag, and then that could be the Briscoe brothers' big win.
Yeah,
Do we think that won't count?
Oh no, it'll count. We only did that because we just have been feeding them losses lately, and they needed to look good after their face turn. So face team is easy because it'll be the Briscoes
and Jack Evans.
Jack Evans and his tag team partner Homicide against
Sweet, Sour, and Stevie and CM Punk.
Sweet and Sour and Stevie are just 2 people.
Yeah.
So they need another partner.
Pick a heel who's not in a gimmick right now.
I don't know that we have Xavier to take a loss there, so don't want to do that.
Brody Lee?
Yeah, Brody. Oh, he's got 2 wins. Yeah, okay, Brody Lee's fine. Good thinking. Okay. What else you got?
What is our second least over feud?
Daphne versus Colt Cabana.
Okay. And both of them they're both kind of high fatigue, right?
Daphne is at nothing. Colt Cabana is at 26.
Okay.
Colt, Rebecca, Steen, and I think Okada are all a little high.
That's fine. Let's do... What's the main thing? Like, scroll up the most over feud. Could we do something with those two together?
With these two feuds?
Yeah. I don't know that we need to, because Fall from Grace is pretty good.
I don't... Well, okay. My brain just had a full start-stop moment there. That was... I don't think the feud being more over helps this feud be more over, except that it does because it ups the segment because of the quality of the people in it. You idiot.
And also, it... if the feud's more over, it's... I've noticed it's more likely to have a good segment, really.
Perform well, yeah. It's the quality of the performance overall. My brain was just being stupid, that's all. I mean, ironically, all three of these are kind of... We're trying to avoid matches on this week for whatever reason. Each of them having a different reason. I guess we can just throw them into another segment.
I mean, we could. We could also... Because we're just trying to avoid matches for them, is all I'm thinking.
Right. It doesn't...
You, as a booker, you don't like this.
Well, I don't like leaning on it so hard. Like, okay, we open with it, we get all the feuds back in together, and there was some synergy there. Punk, Daphne, and Colt, and Jack Evans all have history.
What about Keep Our Straps Warm for us? That's the Briscoe Brothers and Sweet and Sour and Stevie, right?
No. Keep Our Straps is Sex, Panthers, and Radio Silence.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't show up when I'm over here because it's not a singles feud.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you're suggesting we maybe do a segment with that and that?
We could. Because we should do a segment with it and someone who... And, add in some people who... Maybe a producer focus. Just something to give it some juice. Because it's low right now, is what I'm thinking. And putting it with something we're already trying to avoid a match with that has good people in it is just good synergy.
Okay, so... My brain is juggling right now. He is work rate guy. Where's the other tag? Slick Wagner Brown. Oh, well, he's not any better. Who do they have a manager, right? Caprice Coleman.
Yeah.
Okay, so... And then Jay Lethal is in the other tag team. Yeah,
and Jay Lethal's a good pair of hands.
He's the better charisma guy, I think, between him and Chad Collier, I want to say. No. Chad, we were there the whole time. Why didn't I book you in anything? Slick Wagner Brett. No, that's the other guy. Doug Williams. There he is. Yeah, they got about the same charisma, but regardless.
I like Jay Lethal more.
Segment. So, I mean, we clearly remember his name. Singles. Let's go with a promo battle. We've got Nigel McGuinness. Is Danielson doing anything?
I don't think so.
He just needed to rest last week.
Yeah.
Jimmy Jacobs. They both need to be there. We get Caprice Coleman. Let's hope this works.
We'll see, and if it doesn't, we'll book some else.
And we sure will. And Jay Lethal.
Let's see what shows up.
Add a producer focus. Paul, you're our only producer, right? Oh, no, we have Jessica Moreno. Could have used that last week.
Nope, don't work.
It did not work.
It would have to be one of the guys with one.
Stupid thing. I mean, we've got Jimmy Jacobs and Nigel McGuinness in there. It should be fine. Jay Lethal and Probably Alex Shelley. He's more popular.
There we go, yeah. And hey, he's never going to stop being a 1 charisma if we don't do this.
Yeah.
We got to give him opportunities to shoot a shot. He can just be quiet most of the time, get in one good zinger, and mostly shut the fuck up.
All right. So there's that. Actually, that's pretty high. That could be the main event.
That gets a couple of our feuds out of the way.
Yeah.
And gets them not having matches, the ones that don't need them.
Right.
So let's get...
Well, we still have this feud.
Yeah.
Honestly, both of them, because they both... Okada's tired and Colt Cabana's tired.
We got plenty of segments left. Let's have... So each of those feuds has one half of its membership who aren't tired, right?
Yes.
What if we book a... I don't know if the game will let us do this. Is there a thing we can book where those two people, the people who aren't tired in the in both halves of those feuds, do a singles match, and then we book like some sort of promo that has both of the other guys in it and treat that as them being on commentary?
I mean, it won't do anything for the feuds.
Yeah.
We could do 2 solo feud promos.
That's 2 segments, but it's not the worst thing in the world.
I mean, we've got 8 fucking segments, and all of our feuds are occurring in 3 segments. Well, 2, and then 4. That's half the show left.
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Okay, the only other problem with that is he's a 2 charisma over.
It's a roll of the dice, but it's a roll of the dice.
All right, I guess we've got another producer we can put on that.
Sadly, we don't live in a universe where we have all 3 threes.
Yeah, no, we don't. Just filling space here because the little adding... Okay. I don't know why when we record...
Let's only do that once because I don't know that solo feud promo is repeatable.
It's repeatable. It says right. Repeatable.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Who was... Colt Cabana's the other guy. That doesn't need producer focus. It's Colt Cabana. We have a match between Daphne and Abyss. Heel versus heel. We're going to take a hit for that.
Oh, well.
But, I don't want to risk the injury. I was going to put him in a hardcore match, but...
It's not worth it.
No, yeah, it's not worth the injury. He's higher on the card. Okay.
And this could just be promos. This could be them being at commentary.
Sure. Okay.
I like it as them being at commentary because they could start doing like a thing where they're subtly trying... Like, they don't want to root for the person they're in a feud with, but, like, each one is like... No, I mean, my guy's clearly more threatening. This is why they're such a terrible opponent to have to deal with. Right, but they're clearly going to lose to the guy I'm fighting.
Reverse competing over who's better.
Over who has the more intimidating rival.
I see. Xavier, we're still trying to get him some joy. Man, what if he beat Danielson?
Danielson probably would be upset, but I'm for it.
He's easy to please.
Yeah, fuck it, do it.
He's also injury prone. I forgot about that. That explains a lot about...
Made of plasticine,
what we've had to
Bryan
do.
Danielson.
Okay, 3 segments left. People who are not booked. Rebecca Knox. Matt Stryker? Yes, Matt Stryker. Kevin Steen. And then these 2 tag teams. You know what? I think these guys are on like a 10-match losing streak.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Whoops.
Okay, so we've got three. Yeah, Carnage Crew is going to beat Ring Crew Express after all this time.
Boo.
But we're going to do a segment to raise Ring Crew Express's.
Yeah, day in the life.
Yeah, day in the life for them.
They lose, and then we follow them as they try and go do, like, they go to the arcade and maybe go to a bar to try and drink away their sorrows.
And honestly, I'm thinking just main event package, unless we want to try to wedge another.
No, main event package sounds fine.
Okay, all right, this is happening.
Let's go.
This is wrestling. Okay.
I said what I said.
Yeah, you did. You did. I suppose you didn't say let's fucking go, so it wasn't as egregious. Carnage Crew, it's time to get a win. Look at that morale, despite a 10-match
God, they're
streak.
just... If you didn't suck, I would love you. You're such good boys.
Yeah. No.
Oh, no!
Oh, done. Oh, no. He lost one match and is like, fuck you guys. And then
But he got over
immediately. Marcos is the one we need to get over, so we got to keep pushing it.
But once you don't have to get him the main event. Once he's over, we win.
Let's keep trying to build Ibushi, right?
Sure.
He's really talented. We might as well.
Yeah.
It didn't do much for him.
Nope.
Okada's on commentary.
He did real fucking bad.
Thanks,
Holy
producer Focus.
Shit. Holy shit.
On Samoa Joe, he doesn't have a feud with Samoa Joe.
Injury revenge.
Fucking injury revenge. God damn it.
Well, hey, you know what that means? He didn't fuck over the feud we care about.
I'm so irritated right now. I mean, Abyss is gigantic. I feel like...
Abyss, sure.
Yeah, cool.
This match was there to make sense in universe, not for any actual mechanics reason.
Not that we actually got what we wanted out of it at all. But,
we got... No, because, look, the feuds we cared about either didn't change or went up. The only thing we didn't get was injury revenge, which we're definitely just going to end off screen after this. You know what that was? That was Okada went out there, he was told to talk about the match, and he just had himself a little CM Punk moment about Samoa Joe.
About how much he kicked Samoa Joe's ass.
Yeah.
That's cool. That went pretty well. Thanks, producer Focus.
Yeah, that went good.
So irritated. And we are getting the Briscoes a win.
Yeah, getting them a big win.
Cool.
Did nothing.
Didn't do...
Fuck all.
Much at all. That's fine.
Dunn's over now, so he can cut promos.
No, he's starting to get over. Or, Dunn. Yeah, Dunn. Jack Evans, my brain said. The green guy, that's, the one who caused all the problems and was like the reason you remember the name. Yeah, we lost all those fans immediately. All the fans we got last time, they're gone.
Yeah, that's
the roller coaster of fucking professional wrestling.